Cramping my toe. Cramping my toe. Okay, let's go. What's today's date and time? Monday, March 30th, 2026 at
Charlie, is your first love?
11:23
Wait, is that say at 30?
at 11:23 a.m. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what's going on with it. All right. See what's going on in the energy, and we're in that. What's today? Wax and Gibeons and Virgo. Okay, so something with your health. So go drink alkaline water, something like that. A smoothie. Take some vitamins. Look for some health things you can buy. Something like that. Let's see what's going on in your energy today. All right. Okay. So it says contentment, betrayal. So you could be content with somebody's betrayal at this time. Okay. We have new friendship, romance, because you got a new romance coming in, new friendship, acing. You acing this. Planning block, done all you can do with this betrayal, or done all you could do with trying to make somebody come clean. Okay, somebody could have been planning to block you from a new friendship, romance, disharmony, competition, irritation. They could have been irritating the hell out of you, but that's about to change because that's a 5. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Leadership. You taking your leadership role in this, okay? We have problem solving. You're problem solving this situation. You just walking away, going to a new friendship, relationship, success, victory, expectations, pressure. Okay, you probably be under a lot of pressure right now. Positive thinking, but you'll be in balance and harmony in a minute. Emotional decision, positive thinking. So you're just trying to have positive thinking. That's what you're putting out into the universe. All right, we got rest, rejuvenation. You're probably doing a lot of resting. Okay, daydreaming, wishful thinking. You're doing a lot of daydreaming at this time about your positive, emotional decision that you're making. Somebody could be planning to block you from a new friendship, romance, something like that. I don't know what's wrong with people. Good luck. So good luck is on your side, okay? You about the ace of good luck, okay? Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting out of that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Take it as a resonate, balancing out your emotions. Ace of Wands. Outpouring support from the divine, okay? We have joy in company, friendship, celebration, a new friendship, joy in your company. You're going to have joy in these people company, being in these people company. Courageous, something coming in. I told you that ace. Okay, then you got contentment, family, joy. You could be healing things with something could be ending, any type of problems with your family. You probably could be problem solving. You have completion, disagreement. It's going to be a completion and a disagreement you might have with your family, friends, romance, giving up, bright side, new beginnings. You're looking at the bright side of things. That's a 10. Doing all you can, karmic, balance, rest. So you just balancing out this karmic situation with family, friends, or you just bring it to a balance, or a new romance. You're about to have a new romance, so you got to balance it out. Love. So you got love coming in. Okay. Hello. A union too. Okay. Learning, teaching, new job. So you have to go do training. You might have started training. Okay. You might be career focused at this time. You're going to be going through training, or you might be starting training at a new job, okay, soon. So you got to get yourself ready for that, okay? Get yourself ready with the rest and rejuvenation. So you got new love, you got a new job coming in. You got to get yourself rested and rejuvenated, okay? Mental preparedness, Steph. So you just get yourself, maybe that's what it's about. You probably know that it was some type of betrayal, contentment. You just content with it now. Some theft that happened. Somebody been playing mental games with you, like you already know, like who stole from you, who stole a man from you, a woman from you. People could be just like trying to play in your energy, but you got good luck on your side. You got all Ace of Pentacles, that's right there in the middle. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands coming in for you. So just enjoy your joy, your company, your friendship. Something new coming in, which is a job and love. Okay, you done all you can. It is what it is. Balance it out. So learning, teaching, a new job. So you go into a new job. Reflect. This king. So it could be a king. King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. They got to reflect. Okay, this could be a dad energy. This could be somebody who's dealing with in romantic, partnership, creativity, charisma. And that's all you need to be concentrating on. We got another king out here, okay, that's coming in. This is a job, okay, like I told you, learning, teaching, new jobs. This is the King of Pentacles, which this is the boss. So it's one king, okay, they got to reflect. Maybe got something to do with betrayal. Could be a dad, could be a romantic partner, a job that did, was fucking with you. It could be social media, YouTube. That could be a king, somebody that owns companies that betrayed you, stole from you, any of those things. But you got a new king coming in, okay? And this is they focus on your creativity and your charisma. This new king, okay? Great wealth, inheritance, okay? That's what's coming in, 10. So it's the end of the cycles to this other king right here that needs to reflect. All right, focus, quest. So just focus on your quest right now. You could like Red Lobster, okay? You could love lobster, okay? Motherly, caregiver, nurturer, because you are a Queen of Cups, masculine. You're a caregiver, nurturer. That's why this is coming in. Rebellion, fighting for a cause. So somebody could be involved in a protest soon. Y'all better be careful with that. You could be involved in a protest, rebellion. Slay them all. I just seen that card. Slay them all. We'll get down to the nitty-gritty what this is all about, members. If you're not a member yet, make sure you get your membership, okay? Because y'all know I go hard on the members, for the members, okay? Let you know, light, dark, all that. Nightmares, worry, anxiety, depression. Whatever this was, you just content with it right now. It probably was giving you nightmares, so that's ending. That ended in year 9, which was last year, okay? Or if it happened in it, you need to just start balancing yourself out. I'm giving you the, the zodiac signs every day where you can balance your life out, family, things like that, okay? Let's go. Nightmares, worry, anxiety. That's nine of swords energy, all right? Love, fulfillment, family, joy. So this all going to be balanced out. So you need not to worry. After everything start balancing out with your wealth, and balance out your health and things like that, okay? I already took my vitamins today. Juggling resources, waiting for results. So you might be juggling your resources right now. You're waiting for some type of result. I'm telling you, it's coming in, okay? Encouragement, enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor, king, with this new king, okay, of a company, whatever this is, social media. Maybe somebody could be leaving, a boss leaving social media, somebody else coming in, and they're going to do things right, mother going to get paid like they're supposed to. Because maybe this old king been stealing. We got traditions and inheritance. Personal satisfaction. So you're about to get satisfaction from this new king. I don't care what it is, a job or you stay in the shelter. Say it's not good. The conditions are not good. When this new person come in, they're gonna do some shit, they're gonna balance shit out. Okay? So it's just around the corner, so don't worry about it. Okay, self-reliance, independence, that's what you need to worry about right now. Increasing your wealth. 9. Now, this is year 10, so it's like traditions. You could be going by old traditions, like the way things used to be, but I'm just sorry to tell you things about the new king. It's a new king in town, if you get what I'm saying. You could be used to old traditions. That's about to pass away. You know, year 9, that's gone. Year 10 is an alliance. Fast changes is what I'm getting. Season of the fire horse. Okay, let's go. We got assessment, evaluation. Take an assessment of your life. Evaluation, that's what divine is saying. 7. Okay. Attention to details, focus, and practice. Pay attention to the details in your life, focus, and practice. Okay. New material health, job, victory. I told you. Pay attention to your health. We're in Virgo today. Pay attention to what you're eating. Okay. Ace that. You need to ace that. Okay. Emotional support. You're going to have a lot of people coming in to give you emotional support if you didn't have it before, with your spiritual growth, ascensions. Okay. And then we got change of direction, hardcore breakup. So it's a change of direction, which is a good thing. Recuperation, recovery. You're going to be recovering from a lot of things once you rest and rejuvenate. Completion, disagreement. Of these disagreements, you're going to complete this shit. 5 changes. It's going to be a change to that. And emotions, empathy. You're going to have a lot of people that have empathy for your emotions. You being an empath, I see Queen of Cups. Okay? Already know the tea. Relax. Okay? That's right there. Got something to do with Masons, Covens, Eastern Stars, Gang Mob. Okay? This was something, that all ended in year 9. That's why I said it's a new king in the town. In town, your state, your city, your country, whatever this is. So let's go and see what's going on. I'm going to get these. I should have got the goddess reads first. But before I get into the tarot, they want me to do the chakras. Before I get into that, what chakras y'all need to work on to balance things out. Okay, let's go. We got communication. So something about communication. Okay, Mercury energy. So you're going to get a lot of communication. Of empathy is what I'm picking up. Sacral chakra. So you need to work on your sacral chakra. Okay. 2. Divine feminine. All right. And then we have coherence. Because it's something about you need to be coherent. You know, sacral chakra need to be open so you can be coherent with communication. Okay. Emergency. It's an emergency that you do that. All right. Give me something. Give me something with this. We got heart chakra. We got earth. You need to stay well grounded. So that's why you need to work on your heart chakra. They both green in order to manifest. Okay. Prosperity. I just said that. Jupiter. Energy. Crown chakra. Coherence. And there's the allowance right there. And here is Gaia. So you need to get in this Gaia energy. Meaning you need to meditate in order to open up these chakras. Because it got something to do with Jupiter energy. Okay. Sagittarius, blue moon is coming up. So you need to work on that before that change. So something can change. Authority. Didn't I just say the king is a new king in town? Authority figure. Okay. That's what they want you to do. That's what your authority is saying. Your ancestor, spirit God, Allah. You know, y'all got so many names, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's go, y'all. I'm gonna try to go through all the cards for you to get these answers. You got cornucopia. That's prosperity. See what I'm saying? Everything balanced. 11. Okay. Then you got angel of strength. So you got a spirit guide that's, you know, they want you to stay strong. Okay. Because you are earth angel. All right. Then we have no more envy. Nobody gonna be able to come near you that envies you. Okay. People gonna be more compassionate, empathize with you. No more envy. That's in reverse. My cards never come out reverse. Okay. Let's go. I'm trying to get this down pat for you. Done. If I'm talking too fast, just let me know. This is crazy. But anyway, Yeah, sacral chakra. I told you something about your sacral chakras. Okay. And then we got you're right there at the gate of prosperity. I just told you this. Okay. The garden at the gate. You could be planting a garden. They could be telling you that you need to plant a garden. Okay. Some type of garden. Okay. Where you can go sit, with the flowers, whatever type of garden, vegetables, make you a little spot where you could just have this little garden. I'm seeing a beautiful garden with the gate, over it, and you just sitting there and you just chilling with your wine, at night, just coherence, listening to spirit guides, Gaia, whatever you want to say. Okay, then we got magician in the mirror, reflection. Reflecting, I just said this, heart chakra. It came out anyway. We got sacral chakra and heart chakra. So it's something about your sacral and your heart chakra journey. So you can go ahead on your path of prosperity. Okay. Man holding the heart. And I did say about new love coming in. Okay. And then the thinking man. This is a man that got wisdom, which is a king. Okay. That's going to be running shit in a minute. And then you got door to romance. All right. On top. This authority figure is the door to romance. Let's go. So some people are getting kicked out and new people are coming in. That's what is arriving. Because something ain't being done right towards, chosen ones. It's basically never been right. They've been getting away with a lot of shit for years. This king, old king, the way they run things is old fucking religion. They could have been working on your heart chakra for a while and your sacral chakra, so you need to go ahead and clear that out and get in your Gaia energy. And if I say Gaia, that means in nature, okay? Like I said, if you're planting a garden, make you a little spot for yourself where you can go out at night sometimes, look at the moon, gaze at the moon, sit there with your little wine and just be coherent, okay? And some being moved the fuck out. This is plain and simple, whether they like it or not. Oh well. Oh well. We can see what these bastards have to say that's been running this motherfucking earth, doing all this, aborting Gaia, aborting Mother Nature, doing what the fuck they want to do, making cause natural disaster wars. And then not only that, coming after chosen ones, like they got it like that, and think chosen ones wasn't going to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like we were going to sit there and just like not go to war with your raggedy ass. You demon. The fuck you thought this was? That's why they was working on your sacral chakra and your heart chakra. Bitter. They want you bitter like they ass. If we turn them dark, they'll just be out here raging war like everybody else out here. Hopefully, we can get them locked up and throw away the key. Or hopefully, they'll commit suicide. Or hopefully, then we won't have that many people, awakening in that Gaia energy, especially the ones that's important. Now look at the world. You made a disaster. You know why? And I heard it earlier today, and I keep saying this. You don't have enough feminine energy in this world. Y'all done went all masculine. And then you wonder why all this shit happening. And Mother Nature's so fucking mad. Child. These people is crazy. Crazy as hell. Let me get the other one. I'm gonna get the other cards. Yeah, y'all. Let me get the angel cards. Yeah, y'all think y'all know what y'all doing. They thought they knew what they doing. Oh yeah, you took all that. And that's the thing. I was watching earlier today about Mary Magdalene. And the first person that started calling Mary Magdalene a whore was the Pope, Gregory, whatever. But he didn't mean it in that sense. Half whore. Half-er. That's what they were trying to say. Like, he didn't mean it like that way. He was saying that she was half whore. Half-er. A witch. Because she was in charge of finances and herbals, remedies and shit like that. And I just heard in New Mexico, medical is going to pay for, real herbal medicine, cures. So New Mexico got a new law now They medical can pay for, you know, herbal remedies now. Ain't that something? And I've been saying that, like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers been sitting up here getting a lot of money, you know, off of pharmaceutical that don't even fucking help. I'm gonna just be honest, it don't help. If anything, it's tearing their ass up slowly by surely. So now New Mexico got a law where your medical, and it might come over here soon, where your medical gonna pay for herbal remedies. So it's going back to the past. You see what I'm saying? They're finding out that this shit is not working. I don't give a fuck how much money you get, billions and trillions of dollars. They're finding out this shit ain't working. They need to go back to the old, over. You see how this shit is just resetting? Yeah, give me some angels. The whole shit just resetting, whether they like it or not. You know they got to reset it because Mother Earth is not happy with the things, how the things been turning out. This king right here, they want to rule shit because they got money. You know, you want to rule shit because you got money. Now you know you got to reset shit because you know you don't want to be sure. You don't want your money to be sure. You see how the universe works when you want to be out here thinking you ruling shit because you got money, and you find out you're not the real God out here because you got money. See how the universe will tear your ass up and make you see the real God for what it is. Okay, which is a divine being. Now you want to reset shit. Now we're going back to herbal remedies. No, remember you said it was bad. They probably need it now. That's why. They probably need this shit now. Let's go. Within the next few weeks. Okay? Here, child. I don't be worried about that war. They be talking about it. I don't be paying no attention to that shit. Hey, if whatever happens, happens. You deserve it. That's your karma for fucking with chosen ones. And ancestors that we had told you before. You done cursed this land when you started your bullshit. And for the longest you thought you was going to get away with it. When you was shedding blood on this land, sacrificing people, babies, and all the other crazy shit y'all been doing. Now, it's returning because you put this all masculine energy. This just been all not violent. You want an all masculine energy. Reconsider. Okay? So something in the future you need to reconsider. Okay? A year from now. Okay? Helpful people. Then I tell you, you're going to have helpful people that's going to sympathize with you now. Oh yeah, y'all going to be all on it now. All on the chosen one. Because you know why? You scared. Within the next few months, y'all got these people shook. Like, yeah, let me help. You need a new job? Communicate clearly. Then I say coherence. Then I say something about communication. Okay? You communicating clearly. That's how you getting coherent. You know, just sitting in silence along with your ancestors. And believe me, and trust me, they already know what's going on. You know, it's already been communicated clearly. You know, they've been fucking with you. They've been doing all types of shit because they call the groups, covens, all this shit. They're going to be coming to ask you. They're going to be in fear like, you want a job? You ain't going to have to apply for no job. I see you need a job. You want a job? I know that's right. I know that's the fuck right. You can get a few of these. Everything I be saying now be coming out on these cards. That's why Spirit be right on point. What they want to tell you. But you need to really work on your Gaia energy, your sacral chakra, and your heart chakra. That's really what they was trying to work on. To get you bitter like them. Like, you know, let's change them. And you see the Mother Nature saying, no the fuck you're not. You're not going to change nothing. You already changed enough. You already changed our medical supplies. You already did enough. You already did all this. Technology, you already fucked this world up. And I need to come through and straighten this shit out. Reset. They trying to straighten shit out before they... Mother Nature come and destroy this whole shit. Ah, child. Look at this. Root chakra. So something about your root chakra, your ancestors. You're being connected, clinging to your root chakra, clinging to your ancestors, spirit guides, Gaia, whoever you want to say. Ciao. Woo-wee. I don't even watch that media. Spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life fully. That's what I'm saying. With Mother Earth. Mother be thinking, they know they ain't playing now. I know that's right. Release. That's why I said go somewhere where you can release. You can talk to your ancestors and communicate clearly. Now, the way it is now, the way it was before, like year 9, year 8, year 7, this and that, it was hard for you to communicate. Because all this shit, now that this shit being cleared out, the energy and shit, you could just sit there and talk. And I told you, it's like, tell me what you want and you're going to get it. You're going to receive it. Like, I need a new job. Oh, yeah, you do? Okay. Next thing you know, they send somebody towards you, with the job. Release. I release that does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. I know that's right. Showing gratitude to your spirit guides. Because right now, it's so clear. Everything clearing up. They're right there next to giving you a hug. Okay? They like giving you a straight hug. Thanks for clinging to me. Thanks for showing me gratitude. Thanks for getting your higher purpose so we can stay connected. Because we're not happy with what the hell been going on. You haven't been happy. They ain't happy. Child, what's going on with these people out here? I don't know. They better get it together. We ain't got shit to do with it. We done told y'all motherfuckers to stop your bullshit. And you just didn't want to listen. You thought because you had money that was going to buy your way to what? Heaven? Oh, child. It's some people that think that I could buy my way to heaven. I could build shit to go all the way to heaven. Go ahead and build it. And you see what's happening with the planes right now. Go ahead and build it. You ain't going nowhere. I be laughing at them now. I don't even watch the media no more. I get connected with my ancestors. I constantly talk to my ancestors. As soon as I get up, I don't rush and get up. I'll sit there for a while and meditate and shit like that. Sometimes reflect. And I get a lot of uploads about this shit. I said, oh, New Mexico got an herbal place now, and they medical could pay for it. So now your medical gonna be able to pay for medical supplies, your herbal medicine. We're gonna see what heal faster. We're gonna see. Gonna put these motherfuckers out of business. All them trillions of dollars y'all been spending on them goddamn fake ass meds y'all been giving out, tearing motherfuckers up for centuries. And now they doing a live on the COVID-19 shots. They said it now is giving people blood clots. They having more health problems than, yeah. I'm glad I didn't take that shit. Y'all, yeah. Y'all be following everything they say. Now look. And that's always, y'all gotta pay attention to that. Every time they come out with a new medicine, they always have it on a commercial. The side effects. All them I said, goddamn, you get more shit from the shit than what you came for. That should be funny as shit. I be hearing like can cause heart attack, stroke. If you start seeing, you can't, see, or you start having asthma attacks, or you start feeling dizzy. Damn, that ain't what I got this medicine for. Damn, you got more fucking side effects than what you came for. Something ain't right with that. That should tell you right there. But they know you want to heal so bad from whatever's ailing you that you'll go ahead and just take, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Shit. Then years later, they come out with, have you taken... That should be weird as fuck. I pay attention to that shit. Like, hell no. Just like with the high blood pressure medicine. Now they coming out with, have you taken for your high blood pressure? It's causing motherfucking blood clots in your brain and all types of fucking shit, liver problems. I said this a long time ago. It don't do nothing but make you sleep all day. That's what I noticed of people that take high blood pressure medicine. All they do is sleep. So I guess that was the stress reliever. You know, just to relieve stress. Crazy. So now, I guess that's going to be coming to the United States soon, y'all. Sure enough. Hell no, y'all going to be moving to calmer waters. And now, look, they want you to concentrate on this war. And I told you it's a bigger distraction, what they got going on. It's a lot bigger than, you know, than you think. I tell you what it is, your ancestors. That's why I just be laughing. Because you know they're never going to tell you. They're never going to fucking tell you. Your ancestors here. About to go ham on their ass. About to go ham on their ass. For all they've been doing to you. And it takes some more people like to awaken. Some people got more, you know, like I said, high ranking in the spiritual realm than some people. That's why you go do more. So when you start awakening, that's why they be trying to stop you so bad. They know your ancestors pressing pressing their ass. Yeah, I know that's right, boo-boo. Yeah, pressing their ass on their ass. They don't like that shit. You should have never fucked with the person. Should have never fucked with the person. That's just plain and simple. That's why they was hoping that you'll never awaken. You'll never get your chakras in alignment. You'll never ascend. Because they know soon as you ascend, you got you had communication before, but now it's just clear communication. Like, now they seeing. Like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are you doing to our person? Child, them motherfuckers on the run now for their life. They on the run now for their life. Child, who do you think you was fucking with? The more you keep saying, leave me alone, devil. Stop doing witchcraft, stop doing this, stop doing that. My ancestors gonna come for you. I don't believe you. Okay. I'm in an organization. I can do anything. That's what they tell you. I know a lot of people. Ancestors do too. There's a lot of people that you unalive that's on your ass like a bloodhound right now. And that's what I'm telling you. And they know it. Child. Child. Let's get this. That's crazy. I was just watching something yesterday. It had me cracking up. I'm like, these motherfuckers really think they a boss in the spiritual realm. You are not no boss in no spiritual realm, man. You a damn heathen in the spiritual realm. They see you as a damn heathen. Let's go. Nine of Pentacles, gratitude. I just told you, show gratitude. That's how you show gratitude with your Gaia energy. You know, like I said, I just seen somebody planting tomatoes or onions, cabbage, whatever, and you got a little, you know, little spot where you go sit at night, drinking your wine, just communicating, being coherent with your ancestors. And they ain't like that shit. They don't like that shit. Woo. We got no drama in reverse about you showing gratitude. No more illusions. They can't send out no more illusions under that moon. No more that goddamn cycle of weird ass witchcraft underneath the goddamn moon. Ain't no more illusions about it. We already know who it is. We see right through you. Okay. And then we got Queen of Cups, sensitivity in reverse. I told the people when we come into it's no more illusions who you are, and there's no more illusions of your ancestors showing you gratitude in the spiritual realms. Like while you on here on earth, you know. Because Pentacles is rounded earth. There's not gonna be no more illusions. Who your ancestors are. Woo. Oh, child. I tell you, they're gonna be coming to you fast as hell. Yeah, they know what this shit is about. They can't send out no more illusions to you. Okay? We have motivation. Yeah. 3 of Wands, motivation. A lot of motivation. You're gonna have a lot of motivation. So you gotta get ready for this, for these fast changes. A lot of motivation, a lot of work. There's gonna be a lot of people coming to you for your creativity, you know, and shit like that. They're like, oh, all right, we know who you are. Scared as hell. They gonna want to team up. I told you, recognition. Happiness, joy. All right, we know who you are. You're a light being. We've been fucking with you, but we're gonna give you what's fair. We're gonna balance this shit out. Above, so below. Recognition, sun. It came out again. I know that's right. Yeah, because you know why. Y'all don't want to go through this bullshit y'all about to go through. Y'all trying to stop it. Order. It's been already ordered by divine. This new king. I told you, this new king of ocean. King of the ocean. Intuition. That you're a high priestess. Okay? That you got intuition about the illusions. You already know. You already see through it. Motivation. It's already been ordered. Ooh, Lord. Just to make another one of these people right here. They're going to be motivated to come towards you. Like, you a high priestess? You know? High priest should come out too. Woo! No conflict. They can't bring you no conflict. They already know that. They don't want to bring you no damn conflict, no drama, no illusions, no, you know, not being compassionate, or they ass gonna go do some goddamn destruction. They already know tower. They already know why they in the tower. Endings. They already know why shit ending. And you come and fuck with a high priestess, and they gonna talk your shit. They got nerve to talk shit after you done did magic. You send out illusions about the high priestess. You done cause drama. You're not able to cause none of this shit no more. Now your ass getting tore up. Fast changes. I told you during the season of the horse, fire horse, you're not going to be able to send out none of this. I just told you they're a manifest and they're highly sought out in the spiritual realm. As many times as you say that, somebody's not getting that motherfucking shit. But you getting it now, ain't you? I know that's right. Yeah. I know that's the fuck right. Get your ass gone. Go where you going. Yeah, Queen of the Ocean, abundance. So they know you got abundance. I told you this is about, they're going to be motivated to give you abundance now. They know you activated. I'm motivated now. God, the high priestess, if you're single, is your intuition. That's your energy for the day. Okay? And the Queen of the Ocean, okay, which will be the Queen of Wands energy, okay, will be your abundance. Five of Pentacles, abandonment. They try to abandon you from your abundance, they try to abandon you from your abundance. That's, you know, they try to leave you out in the cold from your abundance. Try to be slick, send out illusions and shit about your abundance. Like, what? But you see clearly through this because you're a high priestess, why they was causing conflict, and then now they can't cause it no more. 3 of Wands, child. Y'all just don't learn y'all lesson. Okay? Transformation. After you did this transformation, you know, went within, is what I'm getting, and reflected. To see that they was called, the reason why they was calling you drama, conflict, sending magic under the moon and shit. They go to a lobster again. Sticking out about the water. You know, you hard shell ass, hard headed motherfuckers. That was being, yeah, with that lobster, yeah, you know, a lobster got a hard shell. You gotta do so much to get to the meat part of the soft spot. Yeah, these are some hard-headed ass motherfuckers. They wanted to be hard-headed. They thought they knew it all, but all they getting right now is destruction. Fucking with your abundance. A high priestess abundance. in endings. So yeah, Ten of Swords. Death. Since you came out of that transformation, you started ending shit. All this shit. Drama, conflict, all this goddamn magic they've been doing. Not being sensitive to your needs, knowing that you need your abundance. Destruction. Now you the eve of destruction now, I guess. Now they mad at you because you the eve of destruction. Oh well. This could have been going on 10 years. They've been fucking with your abundance. Trying to abandon you, get you out your abundance. Your abundance could be like your Gaia energy, your spirit, your intuition, trying to block your intuition, your sacral chakra, like I just read, your heart chakra. I told they didn't want you to ascend. They didn't want you to go to your dark night soul. That's why they kept bringing all this goddamn conflict until you got in that death energy. You know what? I'm going to just go within and be coherent and show my ancestors gratitude because none of y'all motherfuckers ain't. Obviously, I'm not being appreciated for my intuition. All I'm being appreciated for is my abundance. But that shit gonna stop destruction. That's why so much destruction going on in the Tower moments. I obviously, so I'm only good for abundance. That's what they said. You're only good for abundance. Yeah, we know you got intuition. We know you highly sought out. We know you hold the toll roll, you know, the Tower. We know you hold the Dead Sea Scrolls and all that, the Book of the Dead. We just don't want you to tap into that. No, we don't need you to tap into that just yet. We need to keep stealing your fucking abundance. Yeah, and sending out illusions about you. Child, limbo. Now that shit is in limbo. That's what they was trying to leave. Them fucking with you and try to get out of this Tower moment. Try to leave this Tower moment in limbo. They know it was coming. They always knew it was coming. Fucking with your abundance, trying to abandon you out your own damn abundance. So some type of destiny swap. Somebody try to get your abundance for themselves and leave you out in the cold, abandon you. And you a high priestess, child, and highly sought out. No. Put that Torah down. Put that Torah and that Dead Sea Scroll down. You got the secrets. Put that down. Let us take it. We don't even want to learn about none of that shit. We just want the abundance of you. We just want to abandon you out your abundance. We just want to take this from you. You know, fuck that Torah. Fuck that Dead Sea Scroll. Fuck that Book of the Dead. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that knowledge. We just want that damn abundance. You know, that's what this shit is about. Fuck that healing. Fuck all that shit. We just need that damn abundance. Child, that's what I'm picking up. That's crazy. Like, you supposed to bring some type of awakening with that Torah. It's within you and your bloodline. You see her holding it in her hand and then looking at something in her other hand. You know, that's what I'm getting. Bringing balance and justice. Somebody wanted to hold this off, leave this in limbo, bringing balance and justice. So they won't get a Tower moment for keep stealing your damn abundance. Whether spiritually or physically. Because I've seen above and below the 8 affinity. They've been doing this for a while. I told you probably like 10 years. And they want to start to send out illusions about this abundance. And try to have you abandoned from your old damn abundance. That's owed to you spiritually or physically. They just wanted the abundance. They ain't give a fuck. They wanted to cause an ending for you and leave you in limbo and have you abandon your healing, basically. You know, don't rise to the occasion. Fuck all that healing shit. The world don't need healing. We don't need to be balanced. We like it just the way it is. Some type of shit like that. But they knew the destruction was coming one day. They were trying to hold off for as long as they could, bitch or nigga. Oh my God, I keep saying this is in the divine hand. That's why I ain't even got time to yell no more. Because they kept stealing some type of abundance. Maybe through your sacral chakra, through your heart chakra, your root chakra. They've been stealing some type of abundance. Victory. But they always knew you and had a victory over this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, swimming with the goddamn shark. They They was just trying to do magic or something to hold it off. Hold it in limbo. Their destruction. You try to hold your destruction or your karma because you knew you was stealing somebody's abundance. I seen something earlier today, and I ain't gonna even get into it, but I'm like, you really think? See these look, this whatever this is in her hand, it holds the name of the chosen one. It also holds a code. Okay? It also holds your Akashic records. It also holds a lot of shit. Names, ancestors, addresses, phone numbers, whatever you want to say. You know, but it's important to the spiritual realm. And this is how you get your insight. But this is built in you once you activate. What they don't know, it's like they think you need this piece of paper and you don't. You know, but they've been stealing some type of fucking abundance, trying to leave you out in the cold about your abundance. And they try to hold off there by doing magic, try to hold off on this destruction. Now they're going to call you the evil destruction. Because you got the victory over this. I mean, didn't it say in Revelations that the chosen ones will have the victory over y'all dumb, wicked asses? So you've been doing magic to try to hold this destruction off. And now all that magic y'all been doing coming back. You can't fool nobody. Like I said, USA, land of hoodoo. Y'all been doing hoodoo or whatever, voodoo, you know, and using it against chosen ones. Because you never wanted them to get their abundance. Spiritually abundance or physically, money. Knowing that shit's supposed to be balanced out. If you wicked motherfuckers can have it, why the fuck can't the chosen ones? Responsibility. So this is your responsibility. They knew what your responsibility was. To bring balance and justice. Completion. Yup, 10 of Cups. This was going to get completed regardless. You're going to have the victory over this shit regardless. Things got to be balanced out. Maya energy. Is what I'm saying. Above, so below. They knew what your responsibility was. That's why I just tell, hold off. I'm still getting this money. I'm still getting spiritually inclined from them using their gifts. By doing necromancy. Is that what it's called? Hold off on that destruction. Hold off. Hold off on you just destroying this earth and doing a reset for a new heaven and a new earth. I need some more of that abundance. And divine like, no. You've been in limbo long enough with this goddamn magic, sending out illusions to the chosen ones of who they really are, and you've been stealing off their damn abundance. And it's time you get that shit back. Plain and simple, because they've been fucking with your stability. A lot of chosen ones ended up in the streets. That's what I'm saying. All because of their spiritual gifts or their abundance they supposed to receive. Strength. Have to have strength to hang on by a thread. A lot of people been hanging on like, it's like, no. Why they gotta hang on by a thread? You're not chosen. Child. Imagination. Sending out illusions. Like I said, imagination. Like, what the fuck? No, you're not chosen. You don't got no gifts. But they've been stealing people's gifts. Destiny swapping. And sending imagination to you. You ain't shit. You're nobody. See? But this group been working behind the scenes to make people homeless. Enemies of contacting companies, landlords, doing all types of weird ass shit. Even if you're in housing. They're contacting people to fuck with your stability. Everybody knows what's going on. To send out illusions. Like, see, if you was that person, you'll have this money. No, you've been stealing their money. You've been sending out illusion. They're not who they say they are. You've been doing this ever since Bible. Ever since the Bible, you've been sending out imagination. And you've been trying to hold off on the destruction a long ass time. You've been going at it. Even some of these chosen ones out in the streets. Because you've been fucking with their stability. That way they won't find out exactly who they are. They'll have so much shit on their mind. They can't be coherent to listen to the spirit like, look. You know, somebody holding on. They're trying to abandon you. Get you abandoned. So you won't find out about this damn abundance they owe you. You know, y'all been... What the fuck is this? Child, they've been doing all types of shit. Luck. Ten of Pentacles. Messing with anything that got to deal with your luck. Job. Family. That's like earthly shit. Lovers. See, if you was who you say you are, no, you just didn't tap in yet. They made sure they got you, try to tap, you know, before you tapped in. No, y'all just been doing fucking with all these type of stability, luck. You've been behind the scenes fucking with their luck. And then sending out imagination is not you behind the scenes. And we know it's you, causing destruction. And people lie, stability. You know, we just get them out in the street. They won't think about that abundance then. If you're out in the streets, you're going to think about abundance. Duh. Because you need abundance to what? To get your pentacles. You need abundance to get your home. You need abundance to get a car. You need abundance to take care of your children. So who ain't going to be, it don't be making no sense to me. How the hell you putting people out on the street and they're not thinking about their abundance, their luck? They're going to be like, I'm down on my luck. Because why? You been hoping they would take themselves out. Sending out imagination. See, you're not chosen. Just to do that. See? God ain't looking out for you. Where God at now? If you're a chosen one, God will look out for you. Why God ain't looking out for you? Why you ain't getting that abundance? Why you can't tap into it? Because, bitch, you've been stealing it. And doing magic over it. Child, the imagination is like clearing up. You are the real magician. Success. You got the wands. You about to have, it's about to regenerate. Like I said, a reset, the world. Like, we already know. You can't send out, because these are sun children from Atlantis. You can't be sending out these goddamn illusions. You might as well straighten and get it, straighten up. I just heard that song. Straighten up and fly right. Send out all these goddamn imagination. Oh, it ain't us behind the scenes doing this to you, tearing up your life. It ain't us sending you high cost bills. Who the fuck else is it? We can't make them bills ourselves. We ain't doing it ourselves. It's just to sit out of imagination. You're not who you say you are. So you can keep stealing their abundance and leaving them out in the cold from their abundance. And when divine said one way or another, you going to give them their abundance. Or they're going to be abundant. You just was holding it all so you can keep stealing. Because you're greedy. Child. I be laughing. Ace of Cups. Didn't I say earlier you got all the aces? You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Swords. Didn't I say that earlier? All these 10 of Cups. Child. You know what you got to do to balance shit out. Because ain't nobody playing no more. I don't think chosen ones playing no more. You know what you got to do. And for all the chosen ones you got out in them streets, you got so much goddamn money. Why don't you go fix up one of them abandoned tall ass buildings of schools and put them homeless people in them? Harvesting off their energy while they out in the streets so you can get abundant off their spiritual gifts or either their money. If they stable, they could be coherent. If they out there in the streets, you know they're not coherent, but so much. And you can keep harvesting off of them. Why don't you fix up them damn buildings with them trillions of dollars and make sure these homeless people have somewhere to stay and sleep and eat? You know why you won't do it. All this goddamn money y'all got floating around this motherfucker, and you say we don't got the money to help. Shit. Fucking lying. You've been lying for dynasties, and you've been lying for centuries. You got the money. Just like the other day, I seen y'all was tearing up trillions of dollars at the U.S. What you call that, Treasury Department, whatever, where they make the money at. They was shredding it. Trillions of dollars. They had people shredding the money. Why you couldn't take that money and go build that building? See what I'm saying? Why are you shredding money? Why are you shredding trillions of dollars and then tell the American people you don't got this damn money when you do? Why are you shredding trillions of dollars? I seen that shit. I seen all that money. They were showing it. They were showing all these people shredding the, the old currency or whatever. It's still useful. It still could be used. Who you think you fooling? Oh, the serial numbers wiped out. We can't use that money no more. We got to shred all that money. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is weird. They do things crazy as hell. Balance. Magician. Somebody be balanced out because you are the true magician. And you getting your powers back is what I'm getting of all this that they try to abandon you from. They ain't want you to be a true magician to manifest the shit that you're supposed to have. Like, you want to say Yahshua, you able to manifest shit. Okay? Just by you being balanced. Walking this earth. Just by you being balanced. All your chakras in alignment. They wanted you believe like you're in your head. You can't manifest shit. Yeah, when y'all physically going around doing shit or doing magic, blocking them, blocking their chakras. Yeah. So you've been blocking their heart chakra, their sacral chakra, and their root chakra. The root chakra is connecting you to the ancestors. The heart chakra, that's about being compassionate. And that sacral chakra is like making sure that you manifest your power. That sacral chakra, making sure you be able to, do what you need to do to block off your magic. To block off their magic. Not having insight. Like, that would be your Kundalini experience and shit like that. Your pineal gland and shit. Also, connected to all that shit. So that's why you've been blocking, so they won't be a magician. You wanted to be the only magician out this bitch. But now you're losing your powers. And now it's causing destruction. All that hoodoo that you did is coming all the way back. 100-folds. I heard 100-folds. Order. That's what's been ordered. Okay? Magician. Things to be balanced. The real magician ordered this shit. You understand? The real wizard. Child, restriction. About to restrict their ass for restricting y'all and having y'all in sadness. So the real wizard, sorcerer, Harry Potter is here. Y'all weird. Y'all weird out here. All this is still creativity. So you gonna get your creativity back. They wanted to stop your gifts, trust. They done gave your shit to somebody else. That's reaping off your abundance. That's why I'm talking about them destiny swaps. Child, creativity, defense. So you got the real wizard coming to your defense about to give them them wands. Okay. So y'all better do the right thing. Y'all know what's going on. Stop trying to be sending out imagination. You still trying to send out imagination. And it's just not working anymore. And the real magician is here about to show you who's the true sorcerer. Child, y'all better stop achievement. Stop playing. Coming in fast. The chariots of fire. I keep telling you. Y'all better stop playing out here. Potential. You try to make it look like they had no potential. You the only one with them potential because you was destiny swapping. Doing hoodoo magic on them. Sending out imagination. You're not who you say you are. I am that person. I'm the real, magician. I hold the Torah. I hold the Dead Sea Scrolls. I hold all that. The Book of the Dead. I hold the European book. I hold the beginning in my hand. Well, I guess the order is you about to see who got the order. The chariots of fire on your ass. Gonna put that pitchfork right up underneath your ass. Okay? Devil. Child, you got prosperity. I told you you got all the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity coming in fast. Travel. News travel real fast, don't it? News gonna travel fast that you getting this Ace of Pentacles. Or it already traveled. Practical. Divine light. Let's be practical here. The real wizard. You got other people helping them. Let's be practical here. Y'all know what y'all been doing. Y'all been doing a lot of magic. Let's be practical. Get them people their abundance. Okay? Creativity. For their creativity, they get boredom. Okay? Try to have people bored out here with their achievements. Because that wasn't their real achievement. Their real achievement was not to be homeless out in the damn street. That was a set plan with magic. So somebody else can be living as them out here, achieving off their fucking abundance. Don't think we don't fucking know. So you got a new beginning, fresh start. I told you a reset. Look, hope. Child, the star, because you are the real star. And this whole world about to regenerate with new stars and lovers. Okay? Gossip. I told you there's going to be a lot of gossip about this shit. It's going to be a lot of gossip about your Ace of Pentacles. You gonna know, I mean, it's pertaining to you. They've been doing all types of shit. Making sure, you know, your family destroyed, your lovers destroyed, working behind the scenes, doing all types of hoodoo magic. You know, like who the real sorcerer here? Who was the real wizard? Yeah, they let you get away with it for a while until, you know, all the chosen ones start complaining like, yo, they stealing my abundance. They stealing my lovers. They don't want me to be happy. They want me to be in sadness. They want me to be out in the cold. They try to get me abandoned from you, Divine. If Divine get too many complaints and people start getting in alignment, no matter where you set them at, you know, it's going to be some type of victory. And now that pitchfork is coming for you on your ass. Demons. And then you'll be thinking that the chosen one's supposed to care. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if this whole shit get wiped the fuck out. Because that's what you've been wiping out chosen one's life. You've been wiping them clean. Just taking their identities. Wiping them out. This is all about greed, money. Just to be fucking evil for who they are. This ain't nothing new. Y'all been doing this plenty of dynasties. I don't say centuries. Y'all been doing this for a long time. And Divine told you this soon will come to an end. That's the real wizard. Or we are the real wizards and sorcerers out here. So this shit, all this is about to regenerate back is what I'm getting 100 folds back to you. Star seed. This whole shit about to regenerate. Y'all gotta abandon that mission. You already know. Now look what you concentrating on. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You gonna have to give us all shit back. Straight up. 100 folds. If you don't want this destruction, because that's what's coming, achievement. Boredom. Y'all did a lot of shit because y'all bored or something. I don't know. Creativity. Fucking with people creativity and gift. Let's be practical here. We got other wizards out here too. The chosen ones that's awakening the sun children, they the real sorcerers. Now that they're awakening, they're the real magicians. Now you're scared. Don't get scared now. They're the real magicians out this, Harry Potter's out this bitch. Child, Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. And you know the Pentacles deal with all types of housing, all that shit. They've been doing a lot of shit. This should be, y'all think all this shit, these scams is a coincidence? This is not no coincidence that they be stealing like, child, I just seen this rising. This lady stole, they stole all his retirement money. He had $913,000 in his bank account. They swiped it all. You think that should be coincidence? That shit ain't no coincidence or no scam. They have your socials. They have your birth. They have all that shit. They've been watching your shit for a long ass time. They've been watching you grow. They've been watching you build it up. And then that's an energy. That's a way of energy harvest. If I wipe all that shit out, I know that's going to hurt them. 913,000, who wouldn't it hurt? So what he got to do? If he don't have his retirement money, where he got to go? Where he going to go? Either to a family member, you know, he was living good, now he got to go to a family member's house or be homeless out in the street because he ain't got no money to pay his rent. He ain't got no money to pay his car note. These motherfuckers know what they doing. They been doing this shit. These people be connected to your fucking bank accounts and shit. IRS, all the motherfuckers. I said it, motherfuckers. Y'all be connected to motherfuckers. That's why you started wanting to be connected to the people's accounts. And a lot of people say they didn't want that. It be these motherfuckers that's in this federal shit. Y'all be the ones stealing people's money. And you do it on purpose. You wait till they get a certain limit. You wait till they get a certain limit and then you swipe them so you get energy harvest. And then turn around, look. The bank is FDIC insured. The bank will turn around and say, it ain't our fault. But you're supposed to cover that money. They all be in cahoots. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They all take a break off of that. They all get a break off. Okay, we're going to wait till we get a certain extent, build that money, and then swipe it. They already got the bank down with it. They already got everybody down with it. And then they'll say it's a scam going on to cover it up. People are scamming. People are scamming. Nah, y'all keep blaming that scamming shit. And it's really y'all asses. It's really y'all asses doing that shit to people. Chosen ones. Specifically. I felt sorry for them. I mean, I said 930. Who will have access to his fucking account? IRS. Y'all don't remember. See, y'all forget about it. They be doing all these distractions. Y'all don't forget. Y'all forgot years ago. They said the IRS got to be connected to your account. Every account. If you call Social Security, they know every account that you open. Every account that you open, because you ask them, they'll ask you, do you still have this account open with so-and-so? And it shows how much money you got in there. I see you still got $1 in this account that you opened 2 years ago. Call Social Security and ask them, do they have all your account, every account that you open, they got access to all those fucking accounts. Every account you open, because IRS made it like that. Every account you open, I don't give a fuck, it was 5 years ago. They know that account number. They have that account and see how much money in there. Why do you need to know how much money in my fucking account? Thank you. It says 144,000 pieces. So I just said chosen ones. 144 just came up here. Pieces. Ain't that something? Why do you need to have access to knowing what accounts we open? Say you close an account, you open up a new account. Social Security had that shit. How do you know? Why do you need to report back to Social Security how much money I got in my account? Oh, they'll say because we need to keep how much money you make it. But remember I told you, IRS started doing that. Attaching themselves to your accounts. You need to know why. And then they're going to have to come up with, if your money gets wiped out, it was a scam. But the bank is on it too. Because why the fuck, if it's FDIC insured, nobody getting paid back their money? Because you have no intentions of giving their fucking money back. Because it's already a setup and a plot for that chosen one. I've been hearing a lot of banks doing that. Like, it wasn't our fault. They'll just say it wasn't our fault. You should have kept this an eye on your account. Or, bitch, if it's a scam, how the fuck could they keep an eye on their account? So y'all just out here playing motherfuckers, swiping money like crazy out here. Y'all living good off the chosen ones, boy. With all them distractions, you think I wouldn't realize? Just look on Google how RS said they need to start having attachments to any account you open or what you're spending. Why? That means you have access to their bank accounts, which means it's showing how much is in their bank account. But you'll lie and say it's because just in case they do their taxes, okay, you want to see if it add up to their bank account. No, y'all been stealing. It ain't no fucking scam. Y'all been rejuvenating the people's fucking money in the Federal Reserve banks. Because I noticed anytime they say they don't have enough money, all of a sudden all these scams start coming up. Anytime they don't have enough money, you start seeing people on the news saying 913,000 just got out my account. 64,000. These are old couples that retired with pensions. They swipe all their shit. Don't give a fuck. So I'm going to ask again, why should we give a fuck? They start coming with, oh, we got hackers. Your identity was stolen. We had a data breach. All that fucking bullshit. It ain't nobody else. Y'all just covering up your shit. I told you, imagination. You covering up your shit. It's a scam going on this week. You know, all types of bullshit. There are scams, but just think about how much money, like I just said, 916,000 of that man's shit just got taken like that. Who have access to his account? Because he said he ain't click on none of that. He take all precautions. So you got to think of who's connected to your account. Who would know you got that much money in your account? Yeah, exactly. Y'all need to stop y'all bullshit, man. Y'all gonna get that shit back 100-fold. You know. Y'all do all types of shit. Imagination give me hoodoo. Like some type of magic. Y'all is weird. Y'all are weird. It's like hoodoo. You know, there 1 minute, going the next. Swipe a whole people's lives out. And don't give a fuck. That shit crazy. Let me get some letters and shit. That's crazy. That's devilish. Hope. Give the faith. Don't give up. Expect a miracle. That's that star energy. Hope. Weird. I really believe it's people that work at the IRS building that's doing this shit. And magic. I just was talking about magic. Using your power, charming in person, unseen forces. They try to act like they're imagining like they unseen forces. At the bottom of the political cup, we know who behind it. It's somebody that hacking, that knows somebody in the IRS. They know somebody in the IRS. Those are only people that have access to accounts and Social Security. There's somebody in the IRS. Venture, in process, go on a journey, make a move. Okay? We got HMB, enlightened. Share insight, show the way, reach the pinnacle. And it says the pinnacle, reach the pinnacle. I just said prosperity. Move. But it ain't an O out here. MBEH. This somebody that works in the fucking IRS. And they think they never gonna get found out. You're going in people's systems. You're hacking people's accounts to get money from the IRS system. That's how you getting all this goddamn money. Enlightened. And everybody gonna be enlightened to this shit today, tomorrow, whatever. You're going, that's why do you think Trump started firing people in the IRS building? Why do you think a lot of them getting laid the fuck off? Because they've been stealing. See, y'all sitting up there attacking them. The only people that would sit up there and attack them is the motherfuckers don't want to get found out for stealing and how they steal it. These little systems they got. Or they know somebody that works in these systems. IRS building. They know motherfuckers. Federal Reserve. They know motherfuckers. They get to know these people. So they can't hack and people sit and take their shit.